Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel General Hospital Official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lulu is frustrated, Willow extends an invitation, Anna threatens, and Ava is desperate. The General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, January 2nd, 2024 are here. Fans should expect Lulu Spencer to become frustrated with the Charlotte Cassadine situation in the next episode. Next on General Hospital, Willow Tate Corinthos receives an invitation. Anna Devane makes a threat. In addition, Ava Jerome goes to Alexis Davis for assistance. General Hospital spoilers programming note: GH spoilers state that there will be no new episodes on Tuesday, December 31st, 2024, or Wednesday, January 1st, 2025. Happy fresh year, and don't worry, fresh episodes will air on Thursday, January 2nd. GH spoilers: Lulu Spencer upset on Thursday, January 2nd. Viewers can anticipate Lulu to become upset. Lulu traveled all the way from Port Charles to Prague, missing Christmas with her other child, Rocco Falconeri. Lulu hoped Charlotte would return home with her. However, Lulu was taken aback when Valentine Cassadine arrived at the Prague cafe. Lulu soon discovered that Lulu had told Valentine about meeting her. Lulu will be frustrated with Valentine, not her daughter. However, with the bullet in the window, Valentine may once again disappear with Charlotte. That would undoubtedly send Lulu tumbling. General Hospital spoilers: Anna Devane's threat. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, January 2nd hint that Anna will make a threat. In a preview, Anna tases Jack Brennan while a sniper points at Valentine's head. We now know a shot was fired since we see it hit the cafe's window. However, it is unclear whether anyone was shot or not. GH spoilers: Thursday, January 2nd, 2025. On Thursday, January 2nd, Ava will look for Alexis. While Ava wishes to recoup her divorce settlement, Alexis is hesitant to assist her. Willow receives an invitation, which may come from Nasty Drew Kane Quartermain. Of course, this invitation may also come from Michael Corinthos. However, Michael discovers that Sasha Gilmore Corbin is pregnant. So it's likely that Michael does not send the invitation to Willow. Michael will be too preoccupied with planning his next move. How will Sasha's pregnancy affect Michael's storyline? What exactly is Willow's invitation, and might it change everything? Which narrative are you most looking forward to witnessing on Thursday, January 2nd, 2025? What are your predictions for Sasha, Michael, Willow, and Drew? What will the future hold for Alexis, Ava, Valentine, Charlotte, Lulu, Anna, and the other Port Charles residents? Lucas meets Mystery Man. A hot stranger swoops in following Brad's reunion mistake. According to General Hospital spoilers, Brad Cooper hopes to reunite with Lucas Jones in the future. Since much of the tension has subsided, it's easy to understand why Brad believes he may have another chance at love. Unfortunately, GH fans know that Brad can be his own worst enemy. Brad has recently attempted to change his ways, but he is still a schemer at heart. According to the latest 2025 preview information, Brad may make certain mistakes that jeopardize his future with Lucas. Any progress Brad makes may come to a halt if he allows himself to become more focused on secret conspiracies than on personal development. Brad is essentially blackmailing Portia Robinson, which could come back to haunt him. Lucas may become aware of Brad's pressure on Portia and retaliate against him for taking advantage of the situation. Whatever the case, our forecasts indicate that Brad will not achieve his reunion desire, at least not yet. Brad and Lucas will have plenty of time to reconcile in the future, but some difficulties will stand in his way for the time being. One of these difficulties will be a new mystery man. Lucas is going to meet a hot stranger who is really interested in him, which should make Brad envious after he botches things. Of course, whenever a mysterious character emerges, it creates a possibility for ulterior motivations. Will this new guy really be a handsome entire package, or does he have some dark secrets? It's probable that Lucas will get into some problems, giving Brad an opportunity to redeem himself. It would be intriguing if Brad could play the hero and save Lucas from any dangers that may arise. Regardless, Brad will have to suffer as a result of the upcoming competition in Port Charles. When Brad notices this mysterious man swooping in and attempting to grab Lucas' heart, he will not be pleased. According to General Hospital spoilers, Lucas' love life will take some unexpected turns, so we'll keep you updated on all of the exciting developments. Alexa Havens is the General Hospital Performer of the Month for December. Alexa Havens got the title of Soap Hub's Performer of the Month for December. And this is only her second month at GH. The holiday season does not lessen the turmoil on General Hospital. Perhaps it intensified it as Michael and Willow's marriage crumbled. Dex Heller checked into GH, appeared to be in good health, but never checked out. His and Sam's deaths rendered the hospital a dangerous place to stay. Drew was no longer Aurora's principal owner, thus the search for Charlotte took precedence. December 2024 Performer of the Month nominees. The 4 December nominees for GH made quite a stir. Tracy's incapacity to use technology effectively exposed Drew and Willow's affair for the entire family to see. Willow has subsequently had to deal with a whirlwind of emotions and unexpected occurrences. As a result, Caitlin McMullen stepped up to portray a lady who feels out of control in her own life. Rick performed his best by doing his worst during Ava's trial, and as a result, he triumphed. Then, Rick delightfully assisted Alexis in decorating her home so that they could give Molly the Christmas she deserves after such a difficult year in 2024. Rick Hurst performed admirably throughout. He ensured that Rick was capable of competing with anyone in Port Charles, including Sonny. Donnell Turner came in second, with over 23% of the vote. Who knew Curtis would embrace the corporate world so thoroughly and definitively? He wore the you-know-what out of those interim CEO outfits. Curtis took command after Michael proposed they work together. Curtis ultimately kicked Drew out. Turner played every beat, from corporate badass to betrayal. Finally, Alexa Havens won the December Performer of the Month poll with 42% of the votes. It's not surprising. Since Lulu awoke from her 4-year slumber, her presence has caused some chaos. She has previously challenged her enemies and refuses to back down from anyone, especially Jack Brennan. This month, Lulu sought anxiously for her daughter Charlotte and eventually found her. Lulu feels like she hasn't caught up with 2024 for a moment. For her, that was still 4 years ago. The next minute, she's rushing to get some answers. Furthermore, Havens has chemistry with almost everyone on the canvas. Overall, the All My Children alum soon established herself as Lulu's character sought to adjust to life outside of the vegetative state. Maurice Bernard of General Hospital sends out a heartfelt message to his fans at the end of the year. Few things prompt us to reflect on ourselves and our lives like the conclusion of one year and the beginning of another. So it's perhaps no surprise that General Hospital's Maurice Bernard, Sonny, posted an inspirational message on Instagram as 2024 came to a close. I believe we all have ups and downs, suffering and pain, happiness and joy, he captioned his video. What I strive for is the sweet spot. When even the smallest details make you cry, you are not truly present. You're just appreciative for what's in front of you and within you. Bernard has always been an advocate for mental health, having struggled with it himself and sharing his experiences with fans and friends in the aim of educating and empowering others. This year was no exception, as he admitted that his personal anxiousness rose to the point that he had to miss work. Fortunately, Bernard recovered and continues to inspire people with posts like the one below. I'm sitting out here just taking in the sun and the peace that I feel, the actor says in the video upload. And I questioned myself what life is about. James Taylor wrote a song called Secret O Life on comprehending the passing of time. Fantastic. For me, it is about attaining inner peace. The opposite side of chaos. When you find that tranquility, it's incredible. We're glad Sonny's portrayer has achieved inner peace, and we know from the countless comments and messages he's received from fans that his candor and honesty about his own challenges has inspired others to do the same. So, Bernard and everyone else reading this, struggling or not, Happy New Year, and may we all find peace, happiness, and the capacity to live in the present now. Last-minute invitations, sneaky shots, and a scary collapse. General Hospital spoilers and updates for Wednesday, January 1st include last-minute invitations, sneaky pictures, and a terrifying collapse. Drew Quartermaine extends an unexpected invitation. Valentine Cassadine is the target of sly shots, and Sonny Corinthos has a terrifying collapse. General Hospital spoilers, encore episode from September 23, 2024. Keep in mind that GH will air an encore episode on New Year's Day. The new episode will air on Thursday, January 2nd. Wednesday will showcase a throwback to September 23, 2024. However, don't miss the exciting new episode featured below, as well as another new installment on Friday, January 3rd. The Wednesday encore will have Carly Spencer and Jack Brennan having a heated exchange, while Portia Robinson will be on edge. Terry Randolph will defend her judgment, Elizabeth Baldwin will express her worries, and Curtis Ashford will advise TJ Ashford. GH spoilers, unexpected news, requesting favors. Michael Corinthos speaks with Sasha Corbin and reveals his willingness to support her plan, but insists that she first fulfill one of his requirements. He is taken aback when Sasha unexpectedly announces her pregnancy, and he realizes that the baby is most likely his. This unexpected news could significantly alter their strategy, depending on whether she discloses her pregnancy before or after he decides to assist her. Finally, she announces her pregnancy just as he seeks her support. Drew finds Willow Corinthos at her job on General Hospital, and she lights up at his presence, appearing to approve his proposition as he asks, "Hey, want to come to DC?" The underlying dilemma is what he genuinely means. Does he imagine a weekend vacation for one night, or is he implying a relocation with their 3 children? Willow and Michael recently dissolved their relationship, but Nina Reeves is already campaigning for Willow's separation and custody arrangements. Drew seemed eager to begin a fresh chapter with Willow, but her divorce proceedings will take time. An annulment is not possible because they have a biological child, a divorce is required, and they must be separated for at least a year before that can happen. GH spoilers, Ava's panicked ask. Ava Jerome is making urgent requests and pushing her relationship with Alexis Davis to its limits. Alexis had previously closed her office door on Ava, alleging that based on what she had heard, Ava could not afford her fees. Ava is now pleading, "Please return it to me," in reference to the money belonging to Nicholas Cassadine. The problem is that the money is not Alexis's to return, and it is unclear who designated Ace Prince Cassadine as the sole heir to the Cassadine inheritance. General Hospital spoilers, Valentine's making a scene. Valentine offers a strong warning to Dante Falconeri and Lulu Spencer, emphasizing that underestimating his dedication to protecting his daughter would be a grave mistake. The tension rises in a Prague cafe when Lulu discovers that Charlotte Cassadine has asked her father for permission to meet. Then Dante appeared and began conversing with Charlotte, driving Valentine into a frenzy as he fears it is a setup that would land him in jail. He expresses his concern that someone may have trailed Dante or Lulu to Prague in order to reach him. Unfortunately, his fears are soon to be proven. GH spoilers, sneaky shots. As the group talks animatedly, a sniper lurks in the shadows, his weapon focused on Valentine's heart. Dante stands protectively in front of him, with Lulu close by and Charlotte most likely still seated at the other table. Valentine had just told Lulu about the terrible incident in which Anna Devane accidentally shot Charlotte, revealing the deep-seated PTSD that haunts Charlotte in her dreams. Suddenly, the atmosphere changes suddenly as a sniper bullet pierces the cafe window. Will Valentine be able to duck in time, or will Charlotte be forced to watch her father's murder? Everything is on the line as she begins to restore her connection with her mother. General Hospital spoilers, scary collapse. Sonny was practicing his boxing skills in the ring at Volanino's gym in Port Charles when he collapsed unexpectedly, grasping his chest in anguish. He had felt some agony after speaking with Christina Corinthos Davis on Christmas Day, but the pain had subsided. He is now lying alone on the gym floor, potentially risking a serious heart attack. Can anyone find Sonny in time to save him? Lucky Spencer is currently at Charlie's pub with Christina. But even though Isaiah Gannon has just departed, could he potentially return and find Sonny in this dangerous situation? GH spoilers, dangerous Grandma Bear. Anna is enraged and issues a strong warning. She confronts someone directly, underlining that her granddaughter is off limits. Who may be the subject of Anna's rage, as she found that Emma Scorpio Drake is being pursued by someone she does not approve of. The weekly preview shows Anna putting a taser on Brennan. Is this related to the same confrontation? Either way, a powerful message will be conveyed. If a mother bear is fierce, a grandmother bear is downright dangerous. Real-life General Hospital medical crisis. Scene Stealer shares how she had to fight to not be dismissed. We've all probably had a time or two in our lives when feeling sick, like really sick, brought us down. The toughest part about not feeling well is not knowing what's wrong. Risa Dorkin, Amy, of General Hospital has been struggling with such a dilemma for 8 months, but she has now been given some answers as to what launched her on this painful trip. First and foremost, I'm doing well, the actress assured fans, before explaining that my 8-plus-month diagnostic journey came to a climax while I spent Christmas week in the hospital. With teary eyes and an invisible condition, I had nearly accepted my new existence after 3 ER trips, 7 doctor visits, pelvic and abdominal ultrasounds, several blood lab visits, 2 CT scans, 3 MRIs, a HIDA scan, a low FODMAP diet, echocardiography, and a treadmill stress test. She almost did it because they told me to. However, as many have been instructed throughout the years, listen to your body, you know it best, and she did exactly that. The pain was intolerable, and I knew it wasn't normal, Dorkin explained. So I tried another hospital, and they listened. She went on to thank everyone at UCLA Medical Center for their professionalism, care, and kindness before detailing her experience. Emergency gallbladder removal surgery, jaundice, skin and eyes turned yellow, back in for an ERCP to remove a missed/lodged stone, and then pancreatitis, she said. Though none of the past scans showed a real illness, the actress stated, in reality, my gallbladder was in really rough shape. Dorkin is mending now that she has answers, all thanks to her ability to advocate for herself. It's sometimes hard for healthcare providers to take me, seriously, when they look at your chart, see mental health conditions, run their tests, and tell you nothing is wrong, it's your anxiety. It's devastating to feel dismissed, especially when your health and happiness are at stake. Her journey demonstrated that sometimes scans are off and it's a ticking time bomb organ rotting inside you. Health. Mental health. It is everything that matters. We hope the actress feels well soon, and that anyone experiencing such a crisis will listen to their bodies as well. The Hidden Chessboard, Valentine Cassadine and Jack Brennan's Complex Game. Valentine Cassadine and Jack Brennan, 2 intriguing personalities in Port Charles's underground and international espionage scene, are embroiled in a dark conflict. Both men are skilled at deception and manipulation, but recent events have raised concerns about the genuine enemy in this perilous game. Could Valentine, the guy always on the run, be the hero of his own story? Or is Jack Brennan, who was recently reappointed to the WSB following a stay in Pentonville, a wolf in sheep's clothing? The betrayal that set everything in motion. Jack Brennan's fast ascension from disgrace has raised questions. Brennan, a former high-ranking WSB operative, fell from grace after his unlawful dealings with pikemen, a mercenary organization renowned for trafficking weaponry, were uncovered. His arrest in Pentonville appeared to be the end of the road, but his release and quick return to the WSB suggest there's more to his narrative. On the surface, Brennan claims to have severed links with pikemen, blaming Valentine for the organization's continued existence and criminal activities. However, Valentine's mercenary background portrays a different picture. Valentine's repute as a diamond trader rather than an armaments dealer contradicts Brennan's accusations. Could Brennan have falsified evidence to avoid suspicion? It appears plausible. Brennan may have turned state evidence, exposing Valentine as the mastermind behind pikemen's revival, ensuring his own freedom in exchange for a fresh target for the cops. Valentine, fugitive or target? Valentine has been eluding Brennan and the WSB for several months, accompanied by his daughter, Charlotte Cassadine. If Brennan's story is true, Valentine should have nothing to fear from him unless there's another layer of deception. Valentine's own actions indicate that he believes his and Charlotte's lives are in significant danger. The question is, what does Valentine know that Brennan wants to keep hidden? Valentine may have devastating information against Brennan, evidence that could help unravel Brennan's complex web of falsehoods. One intriguing aspect is Brennan's decision to send Colette Moreau, a dark character with ties to Valentine's past, to search down Charlotte's mother, Lulu Spencer. With Charlotte already discovered, Brennan's pursuit of Lulu suggests Valentine is his ultimate goal. The pretense of looking for Charlotte seems to be a diversion. Carly's role and Jason's warning. Carly Spencer, who has her own motivations for wanting to discover Charlotte, has shown uncommon trust in Brennan. Despite Jason Morgan's repeated warnings, Carly has pressed Brennan for results. Jason's concerns regarding Brennan's motivations are being confirmed as evidence accumulates that Brennan is playing a double game. When Lulu Spencer stomped on the disposable phone Brennan had provided, she appeared to have broken Valentine's potential lifeline. The phone was most likely used for covert conversations with someone involved in Brennan's operation rather than direct contact with Valentine. This discovery calls Brennan's honesty into question, as does his alleged pursuit of justice. Stakes for Valentine and Charlotte. Valentine's efforts to remain concealed are not those of a guilty man attempting to avoid justice, but of a parent shielding his daughter. Valentine has made Charlotte's safety his first priority, and the fact that Brennan is still after him signals that he is hiding a deadly truth. If Brennan's true goals are to silence Valentine rather than apprehend a criminal, the stakes are higher than ever. Valentine's survival is more than just saving his own life, it is also about exposing the corruption that has penetrated the WSB. A dangerous game of cat and mouse. As the conflict between Valentine and Brennan heats up, the distinctions between good and evil become increasingly blurred. Brennan's appearance of justice conceals a merciless desire for power, while Valentine's background as a mercenary undermines his claims of innocence. The only certainty is that Valentine's war has not ended. With Charlotte at his side and the facts in his hands, he must outwit Brennan and his allies to preserve their safety. But the real question is whether the truth about Brennan's deceit will be revealed before it is too late. What's ahead? Valentine Cassadine and Jack Brennan's story is far from over. With secrets, betrayals, and power plays at every step, who will emerge victorious in this high-stakes game is unknown. Will Valentine reveal Brennan's corruption and clear his name? Or will Brennan be successful in silencing him forever? Stay tuned as the twisted web unravels as Port Charles citizens become caught in the crossfire of this lethal chess game. Valentine's vengeance reunion takes a dark turn. What began as an emotional reunion between Lulu Spencer and Charlotte Cassadine in Prague took a dramatic turn when Valentine Cassadine came, enraged by Lulu's revelation of their location. Valentine's rage is evident, but the true storm is gathering as Jack Brennan creeps in. Valentine will probably take severe measures to ensure his daughter's safety, most likely attempting to free her from Lulu's hands. However, Lulu Spencer is not one to back down, especially when it comes to her child. Lulu, frustrated but resolute, will dig her heels in and refuse to leave without Charlotte. Rumors claim that Anna Devane may have issued a terrifying threat to someone, either Valentine or Brennan. With relationships being challenged and loyalties weakening, this conflict is likely to intensify rapidly. Michael's marriage crisis, a shocking revelation. Back in Port Charles, Michael Corinthos is about to face a shocking revelation that could strain his already troubled marriage to Willow Tate. While it's unclear whether this shock is related to their upcoming divorce or the state of Aurora media, Michael will be caught off guard. Meanwhile, Willow receives a cryptic invitation, most likely from Drew Kane. Drew, Willow's supportive figure, is rumored to be asking her to make a fresh start in Washington, D.C., which might signify a seismic upheaval in Willow's life, especially because Nina Reeves is pushing for Willow to gain full custody of Wiley and Amelia. As Michael recovers from the shock, his marriage to Willow appears to be on the verge of breaking up. With family relationships and children involved, the consequences might be severe. Ava's fortune fiasco, Alexis is on the hot seat. Elsewhere in Port Charles, Ava Jerome is in financial trouble after the Cassadines drained her bank account. Desperate for assistance, Ava approaches to Alexis Davis, unaware that Alexis has already aligned herself with the Cassadines by agreeing to name infant Ace the heir to the family fortune. Ava's alternatives are dwindling, and her once loyal friends appear to be few and far between. With her power and fortune slipping through her fingertips, Ava may consider a fresh start away from Port Charles. However, her departure would definitely leave a path of unsolved tensions and shattered ties. What's ahead? Thursday's episode promises a combination of high-stakes drama and emotional turmoil. From Valentine's desperate measures and Lulu's unyielding determination to Michael's bombshell confession and Ava's financial betrayal, every storyline is ripe for dramatic twists. Alexis took a deep breath as she sat in her office chair, staring at the name on her phone, Sonny Corinthos. She tapped the screen, and Sunny's voice came over the line. "What's up, Alexis? I need you to come to my office. We need to talk about your custody situation with Ava," Alexis stated, her tone hard but calm. Sunny came shortly after, maintaining his customary confident manner as he entered her office. Alexis wasted no time and got right to the topic. "Sunny, I've got some news for you. The money Nicholas handed over to Ava during the divorce settlement? It wasn't his to give." Sunny lifted his eyebrow. "What are you saying?" Alexis smiled slightly. "That money now belongs to Ace. It's been legally reclaimed for the boy." Ava's broke. Sunny's face lit up with a grin. "Well, that's the best news I've heard all day. Thanks for the update." Alexis nodded, but immediately changed the subject. "Before you go, there's something I need from you." Sunny's expression became wary. "What is it?" Alexis leaned forwards. "I want you to take Charlie's pup off Christina's hands." Sunny furrowed his brow. "What? Why?" "Christina's involvement in any of your businesses, even a legitimate one like Charlie's, is a risk," Alexis told me. "If something goes wrong, she could end up on the FBI's radar. I can't let that happen." Sunny sighed. "Alexis, Charlie's is completely above board. I've kept her out of everything else for that very reason." Alexis' voice became sharper. "It doesn't matter. Sooner or later, the authorities will start digging." Sunny shakes his head. "I'm not taking that away from her. She's finally found something she loves, and I'm not going to pull the rug out from under her." "So you're willing to risk her future?" Alexis inquired. "She's my daughter, Alexis. I'll protect her in my own way," Sunny said firmly. "But I'm not making her feel like she's incapable of running her own life." Alexis sighed as she realized Sunny was not going anywhere. "Fine. But don't say I didn't warn you." After leaving Alexis' office, Sunny went to his boxing gym to relieve some stress. He felt a strong discomfort in his chest while shadowboxing in the ring. He faltered, holding his heart, and fell to the floor. Meanwhile, Ava raced into Laura's office, her face etched with rage. "Laura, we need to talk." Laura looked up from her papers. "Ava. What brings you here?" "My custody battle for Avery is draining me financially, and now I've got nothing," Ava told me. "The Cassidines took everything. I need your help." Laura frowned sympathetically. "I'm sorry, Ava, but Ace is the sole heir to the Cassidine estate now. There's nothing I can do." Ava's eyes widened with surprise. "You're just going to let this happen?" "It's not that simple," Laura said. "Alexis is the trustee, and the decision is legally binding." "Then I'll talk to Alexis," Ava exclaimed, walking out before Laura could stop her. When Ava arrived at Alexis' office, the door was closed. Alexis opened it briefly to announce, "I'm not discussing this with you," before slamming it shut in Ava's face. Valentine walked into a modest cafe in Prague and noticed Lulu and Charlotte at a corner table right away. His expression darkened as he approached. "Hello, Charlotte. Enjoying your visit with your mother?" Charlotte beams. "Thank you for letting me see her, Papa." Valentine nodded and turned to face Lulu. "Charlotte, can you give your mother and me a moment to talk?" Valentine fixed his focus on Lulu as Charlotte left to another table. "You shouldn't be here." "I'm here because I'm taking Charlotte home," Lulu stated firmly. Valentine scoffed. "She's been with me for the past 4 years. You can't just show up and expect to take her away." "Being on the run isn't a life for a teenager," Lulu insisted. "She deserves stability, friends, and a home." "You think you can provide that?" Valentine retorted. "You barely know her anymore." Lulu's eyes blazed. "That's why she needs to come with me." "You're putting her in danger, Valentine. Sooner or later, whoever's chasing you will catch up. I don't want her caught in the crossfire." Valentine's resolve wavered, but before he could answer, Dante entered. Valentine's expression hardened. You set me up. I'm here on my own, Dante informed him. Valentine's eyes narrowed. You brought someone with you. Before anyone could respond, a gunshot broke the window. Everyone scrambled for cover, causing chaos. Christina showed Lucas around Charlie's pub in Port Charles, demonstrating the alterations she had made. She handed him a photo she had found of him and Wiley as babies. Lucas' expression softened as memories poured back. I miss those days, Lucas confessed. Even with everything that happened. Christina nodded. I can't imagine how hard it's been for you. Lucas sighed. It's not just that. I'm also frustrated with Drew. He's been using Sam's death as an excuse for everything, including his affair with Willow. Christina's jaw dropped. That's disgusting. Lucas nodded. Ava actually helped me process some of it. She's been going through her own struggles, but she's been a good friend. Christina seemed thoughtful. Maybe it's time for all of us to start fresh. At the hospital, Elizabeth sat across from a group of administrators and lawyers. They questioned her about a patient's death due to a digitalis overdose. Elizabeth refused to respond without legal advice, and as tensions rose, Rick Lansing stormed into the room. This meeting is over, Rick said, dragging Elizabeth to her feet. Portia Robinson protested. We're not accusing her of anything, yet. Then you'll wait until she has proper representation, Rick responded. Trina guided Kai around the Jerome Gallery, stopping in front of her favorite picture. What do you think? She inquired. Kai furrowed his face as he inspected the artwork. Honestly, it looks like scribbles. Trina laughed. That's what I thought at first too. But look closer. The colors, the composition, it's more than it seems. Kai turned to her with a warm smile on his face. I think I see what you mean. Every time I look at it, I notice something new. Kind of like when I look at you. Trina blushed and quickly shifted the subject. Let's keep looking around. There's so much more to see. As they progressed around the gallery, their friendship became more bright and rich, much like the art around them. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.